Have you ever woken up in the morning, looked in the mirror, and felt a quiet shift? Perhaps a little less spring in your step, a subtle dip in your usual energy, or maybe a nagging concern about things not quite working the way they used to, especially when it comes to your intimate health. It's a reality many men over 60 face, a silent worry that can chip away at confidence and well-being. We often chalk it up to just getting older, or think it's an inevitable part of the journey. But what if I told you that some of the very habits you have adopted, perhaps even those meant to help you, could be unintentionally contributing to these very concerns? What if some common mistakes you might be making with your morning vitamins are actually, quietly, harming your erections without you even realizing it? It sounds surprising, doesn't it? Most of us reach for vitamins thinking we're doing ourselves a world of good, boosting our health, and maintaining our vitality. But when it comes to male intimate health after 60, there are crucial nuances. Subtle errors in how we approach our daily supplements that can have a profound silent impact. In this video, we're going to uncover 7 common vitamin mistakes many men over 60 make in their morning routine. Mistakes that can subtly but significantly affect your erectile health and overall vigor. This isn't about shaming or blaming. It's about empowering you with knowledge to reclaim your vitality. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because I've got one final, often overlooked tip that might just surprise you the most and make a real difference. Let's dive right into the first common vitamin mistake many men over 60 make in their morning routine. A mistake that can silently undermine your intimate health relying on a generic, one-size-fits-all multivitamin without considering your specific needs as an older man. You see, the nutritional requirements of a man in his 60s are vastly different from those of a younger individual, or even a woman. Many standard multivitamins are formulated for a broad demographic, meaning they might provide too much of certain nutrients you no longer need in high amounts, and woefully inadequate levels of others that become critically important for erectile function as you age. For instance, too much iron, which is often prevalent in general multivitamins, can be problematic for older men. After 60, men are less likely to experience iron deficiency, and excess iron can actually accumulate in the body, potentially leading to oxidative stress and cellular damage, which can impair blood flow and nerve function, both absolutely vital for healthy erections. On the flip side, critical nutrients like zinc and magnesium are often present in insufficient amounts in these generic formulas. Zinc, for example, is a powerhouse mineral directly involved in testosterone production. Testosterone, as we know, plays a crucial role not only in libido, but also in the physiological mechanisms of erections. As men age, natural testosterone levels tend to decline, and a persistent, low-grade deficiency in zinc can further accelerate this decline, making it harder to achieve and maintain an erection. Imagine your body trying to build a complex machine, but a key component, zinc, is in short supply. The machine, your erectile function, simply won't perform optimally. Magnesium is another silent hero. Often overlooked, it's involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in the body, including those that regulate blood pressure, nerve function, and muscle contraction, all intertwined with erectile health. Sufficient magnesium helps relax blood vessels, which is essential for proper blood flow to the penis. When magnesium is low, blood vessels can constrict, making it much harder for the necessary blood to rush in and create an erection. Furthermore, magnesium also supports healthy sleep, and we know that poor sleep can severely impact hormone balance, including testosterone, which in turn affects erectile quality. So, blindly popping a generic multivitamin in the morning, thinking you're covering all your bases, might actually be leaving critical gaps or even causing subtle harm by providing excessive amounts of what you don't need, while starving your body of what it truly requires for robust, intimate health. The actionable step here is to look beyond the multi-label and consider a multivitamin specifically formulated for men over 50, or better yet, assess your diet and consider supplementing individual nutrients like zinc and magnesium under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Isa Matias Afitruirt. Moving on to the second common mistake, taking your vitamins at the wrong time of day, particularly for fat-soluble vitamins, or taking them all on an empty stomach. Many men just swallow all their pills with their morning coffee and call it a day. But this can be a significant oversight. Fat-soluble vitamins. Specifically, vitamins A, D, E, and K require dietary fat for proper absorption. If you're taking your vitamin D supplement with just a glass of water on an empty stomach, or perhaps only with a black coffee, a large portion of that precious vitamin might pass right through your system without ever being absorbed. Vitamin D is not just for bone health. It's increasingly recognized for its vital role in cardiovascular health and testosterone production. Low vitamin D levels are consistently linked with lower testosterone and impaired endothelial function, which is the lining of your blood vessels. Healthy endothelium is crucial for nitric oxide production, a compound that relaxes blood vessels and allows blood flow into the penis, making erections possible. So, if you're not absorbing your vitamin D properly, you're missing out on a key player in erectile health. Imagine trying to light a fire without enough kindling. The wood is there, but it just won't catch. Similarly, your body might have the vitamin D, but without the fat, it can't catch fire and be utilized. The best practice for these fat-soluble vitamins is to take them with your breakfast, especially if your meal includes healthy fats like avocado, eggs, nuts, seeds, or a drizzle of olive oil. This simple adjustment can dramatically improve their absorption and, by extension, their beneficial impact on your overall health and intimate function. Beyond fat-soluble vitamins, taking certain water-soluble vitamins or minerals on an empty stomach can also be problematic. For example, some men find that iron supplements or certain B vitamins can cause stomach upset, nausea, or indigestion when taken without food. While these direct symptoms might not directly harm erections, chronic digestive discomfort can lead to systemic inflammation, poor nutrient absorption overall, and a general feeling of unwellness that absolutely impacts your desire and ability for intimacy. When your body is constantly battling indigestion, it redirects energy away from non-essential functions, and sexual performance can certainly fall into that category. So, review your morning routine. Are you gulping down a handful of pills before anything else? Consider shifting those fat-soluble vitamins to mealtime, and if certain supplements cause stomach upset, try taking them with a light snack or meal. This subtle change can make a world of difference in how your body utilizes these crucial nutrients, ensuring they work for you, not against you. In maintaining that vital spark, we're halfway through our list, and the insights just keep building. Let's continue our journey through these crucial morning vitamin mistakes that can silently undermine your intimate health after 60, moving to the third common oversight: blindly following the maximum dosage recommended on a supplement bottle. Or worse, self-prescribing excessively high doses of certain vitamins without professional guidance. It's a common misconception that if a little is good, a lot must be better. When it comes to vitamins, especially fat-soluble ones or certain minerals, this couldn't be further from the truth. Overdosing on certain nutrients can actually be toxic and lead to a range of adverse effects, some of which directly impact nerve function and blood flow, both essential for healthy erections. Consider vitamin B6, for instance. While B vitamins are vital for energy metabolism and nerve health, excessive intake of B6, often seen when people take high-dose B-complex supplements or combine multiple B6-containing products, can lead to peripheral neuropathy. This is a condition where the nerves in the extremities are damaged, causing numbness, tingling, and pain. And guess what? The nerves that control erectile function are just as susceptible to this damage. Imagine trying to drive a car when the wiring connecting the pedal to the engine is faulty. The car simply won't respond effectively. Similarly, if the intricate network of nerves controlling your erections is compromised by excessive B6, even if subtly, it can make achieving and maintaining firmness a real challenge. Another example is vitamin E. While it's a powerful antioxidant and great for cardiovascular health, taking excessively high doses of synthetic vitamin E, DL-alpha tocopherol, has been linked to an increased risk of hemorrhagic stroke and can interfere with blood clotting, any factor that negatively impacts cardiovascular health or blood vessel integrity. Even indirectly, has downstream effects on erectile function. Healthy, Flexible blood vessels are the highways for blood flow to the penis. And any compromise to their structure or function is a direct threat to your ability to achieve and sustain an erection. The key takeaway here is balance. More isn't always better. Your body has an optimal range for each nutrient, and veering too far outside that range, whether too low or too high, can lead to problems. Always consult with your doctor or a qualified nutritionist before taking high doses of any supplement, especially if you're combining multiple products. They can help you assess your current levels and needs, ensuring you're getting just what your body requires. No more, no less. Protecting your delicate systems, including those responsible for your intimate health. Now, let's look at the fourth critical mistake: failing to consider the synergistic relationships between vitamins and minerals. Many nutrients don't work in isolation. They often rely on other vitamins or minerals to be properly absorbed, activated, or utilized by the body. Ignoring these crucial partnerships can mean that even if you're taking a seemingly beneficial supplement, its impact is severely diminished because its partner in crime, so to speak, is missing. A prime example, especially vital for men over 60, is the relationship between vitamin D and vitamin K2, along with magnesium. We discussed vitamin D earlier and its importance for testosterone and blood vessel health. However, vitamin D, particularly in supplement form, significantly increases calcium absorption. Without enough vitamin K2, that calcium might not be directed properly into your bones and teeth, but instead could deposit in soft tissues, including your arteries. This arterial calcification can lead to hardening and narrowing of blood vessels, directly impeding the blood flow necessary for erections. Vitamin K2 acts like a traffic cop, directing calcium where it needs to go. Think of it like this: vitamin D opens the gates for calcium to enter your body, but vitamin K2 provides the map to guide it to the right destination, your bones, and away from your arteries. Similarly, magnesium is a cofactor for the enzymes that metabolize vitamin D. Without sufficient magnesium, vitamin D can't be converted into its active form, essentially rendering your vitamin D supplement much less effective, even if you're taking it with food. So, if you're prioritizing your morning vitamin D, which is an excellent step, make sure you're also considering vitamin K2 and adequate magnesium intake. This synergy is fundamental for maintaining flexible, healthy blood vessels, which are the backbone of strong erectile function. Another common synergistic error is taking iron supplements alongside calcium or high-fiber foods. Calcium can inhibit the absorption of non-heme iron, the type found in plant foods and many supplements, while iron deficiency is less common in older men. If you do need to supplement iron for a specific reason, avoid taking it at the exact same time as your calcium supplement or dairy products. It's about optimizing absorption, ensuring that your body can actually use the nutrients you're providing. Understanding these partnerships is key to getting the most out of your supplements and truly supporting your body's complex systems for optimal performance, including that all-important intimate vitality. It's about being smart with your strategy, not just piling on more pills. Let's delve into the fifth significant vitamin mistake commonly made in the morning: opting for synthetic forms of vitamins when more bioavailable. Natural forms are available. This is a subtle but powerful distinction that can vastly impact how your body utilizes the nutrients you ingest, and, consequently, how effectively they support your intimate health. Many inexpensive or generic supplements contain synthetic versions of vitamins that are harder for your body to absorb, convert, and use. But people pan. Bibondur. Tidur. Memankin modin. Gwinquine desir. Bachi dupaguana. It recognizes them, but it struggles to unlock their full potential. Take folic acid. For example, this is the synthetic form of folate, a crucial B vitamin involved in DNA synthesis and repair, and homocysteine metabolism. High homocysteine levels are a risk factor for cardiovascular disease, which directly impacts blood flow and thus erectile function. While folic acid is commonly found in fortified foods and many supplements, about 40–60% of the population has a genetic variation MTHFR polymorphism that makes it difficult to convert synthetic folic acid into its active form. Methylfolate. If your body can't properly convert folic acid, you're not getting the full benefits, and high homocysteine levels might persist, silently contributing to vascular issues that affect your erections. Instead, seeking out supplements that provide folate in its active, methylated form, L-methylfolate or 5-MTHF ensures that your body can immediately use it, bypassing the conversion hurdle. This direct approach offers superior support for cardiovascular health and overall vitality. Another common culprit is vitamin B12. Many supplements contain cyanocobalamin, a synthetic form that needs to be converted by the body into its active forms, methylcobalamin or adenosylcobalamin, for older adults, particularly those with reduced stomach acid or certain medications. This conversion process can be inefficient. Methylcobalamin, the active form, is vital for nerve health and red blood cell formation, given that healthy nerve signals are crucial for initiating and maintaining an erection, and good blood health ensures proper oxygen delivery. Any compromise in B12 utilization can have a ripple effect on your intimate function. If your nerves aren't firing properly, or your blood isn't carrying oxygen efficiently, your erections will suffer. Choosing a supplement with methylcobalamin provides a direct, readily usable form of B12, ensuring your body gets what it needs without unnecessary extra work. It's like buying a pre-assembled piece of furniture versus one that requires complex assembly. The pre-assembled one gets the job done faster and more reliably. Paying attention to these active, natural forms might mean spending a little more on your supplements, but the investment in better absorption and utilization, and ultimately, better health outcomes, is truly invaluable, especially for something as important as maintaining your masculine vitality. Now, for the sixth mistake, taking all your morning supplements at once, without considering absorption competitions or the optimal timing for certain nutrients. While we touched on timing for fat-soluble vitamins, this mistake goes deeper into how different nutrients can interact when taken together. Some vitamins and minerals can actually compete for absorption pathways in your gut, meaning that if you take too many competing nutrients at the same time, your body won't be able to absorb either as effectively. Consider the relationship between calcium, zinc, and iron. If you're taking a calcium supplement, a zinc supplement, and perhaps even an iron supplement if recommended for you all together in the morning, you might be creating a traffic jam in your digestive system. High doses of calcium can inhibit the absorption of both iron and zinc, since zinc is crucial for testosterone production and nerve function, and iron is vital for oxygen transport and thus blood flow. Hindering their absorption can subtly but cumulatively affect your erectile health over time. Imagine trying to get 3 large trucks through a single narrow gate at the same time. Only 1 or 2 will pass efficiently. The others will be delayed or even blocked. A smarter approach is to space out certain supplements. For example, if you need a calcium supplement, consider taking it at a different time of day than your zinc or iron. Perhaps calcium in the evening, as it can also aid sleep. And zinc in the morning with a meal that doesn't contain a heavy dose of calcium. Similarly, some nutrients are better absorbed at specific times. Magnesium, while we mentioned its importance, is often better taken in the evening as it can have a calming effect and support sleep, which indirectly benefits hormonal balance and intimate health. Iron is generally best absorbed on an empty stomach with vitamin C, but as we discussed, without calcium. So, if you're taking your multi with iron, and then also taking a calcium supplement with breakfast, you might be reducing the iron's effectiveness. It's about being strategic with your timing rather than just indiscriminately swallowing everything in one go. A little planning can ensure that each supplement gets its moment to shine and be properly utilized by your body, maximizing its contribution to your overall health and, yes, your erectile vitality. It's a small change in routine that can yield big benefits. Finally, we arrive at the 7th, and perhaps most overlooked, vitamin mistake that can silently harm your erections, neglecting the quality, purity, and third-party testing of your supplements. In today's vast and often unregulated supplement market, it's incredibly easy to fall prey to products that are ineffective, contain undisclosed ingredients, or are contaminated with harmful substances. You might be diligently taking your vitamins every morning, believing you're doing something good. But if those supplements aren't what they claim to be, you could be wasting your money at best. And at worst, introducing detrimental elements into your system that actively work against your health, including your intimate well-being. Consider this: some cheaper supplements might have binders, fillers, or artificial colors that offer no nutritional value and can sometimes even cause digestive distress or allergic reactions. More alarmingly, studies have found certain supplements, especially those marketed for male enhancement, containing undisclosed prescription medications like sildenafil, the active ingredient in Viagra, or tadalafil Cialis. While these might offer a temporary effect, they are dangerous without medical supervision, can interact with other medications you're taking like nitrates for heart conditions, which can cause a life-threatening drop in blood pressure, and certainly aren't what you expect to find in a vitamin. Moreover, these hidden chemicals can cause a whole host of side effects and over time could actually damage your natural ability to achieve erections, making you dependent on them. Another aspect of quality is potency and absorption. A cheaper brand might list 500 milliliters of a particular vitamin. But if it's in a form your body can't absorb, or if the actual amount in the pill is far less than what's stated on the label, a common issue with less scrupulous manufacturers, then you're simply not getting the therapeutic dose you expect. It's like buying a car that looks great on the outside, but has a broken engine. The actionable step here is to be a discerning consumer. Look for reputable brands that engage in third-party testing, often indicated by seals from organizations like NSF International, USP United States Pharmacopoeia, or Consumer Lab. These independent bodies verify that what's on the label is actually in the bottle, that there are no harmful contaminants, and that the product disintegrates properly for absorption. While these supplements might cost a little more, the peace of mind and the assurance that you're actually putting pure, effective nutrients into your body is invaluable. Investing in high-quality supplements is an investment in your health, your peace of mind, and ultimately, in maintaining that vital spark and confidence as you navigate life after 60. Don't compromise on what you put into your body, your intimate health, and overall well-being. Depend on it. So, we've walked through 7 critical morning vitamin mistakes that many men over 60 unknowingly make. Mistakes that can subtly but significantly impact your intimate health. We talked about how relying on a generic multivitamin can leave you deficient in crucial nutrients like zinc and magnesium, while potentially overloading you with others like iron. We also uncovered the importance of taking fat-soluble vitamins with food, and how neglecting this can mean you're essentially flushing valuable vitamin D down the drain, affecting your testosterone and blood flow. We then moved on to the dangers of taking excessive doses of certain vitamins, like B6, which can lead to nerve damage, and how not considering the synergistic relationships, such as vitamin D needing K2 and magnesium, can hinder proper calcium utilization and lead to arterial calcification, impacting blood flow. We also explored the hidden pitfalls of choosing synthetic vitamin forms like folic acid and cyanocobalamin over their more bioavailable, active counterparts, which are essential for nerve health and overall cellular function. And finally, we highlighted the often overlooked mistake of not spacing out competing nutrients and, most importantly, neglecting the quality and third-party testing of your supplements, ensuring you're putting pure, effective ingredients into your body. Remember, this isn't about drastic overhauls or feeling overwhelmed. Small, informed changes in your morning routine can truly make a world of difference. It's about being more mindful, more aware of what you're putting into your body and how it's interacting. You're not just getting older when it comes to these subtle vitamin interactions. You're simply learning how to better support your incredible body as it continues to adapt and thrive. Think of these adjustments as fine-tuning a magnificent machine. With the right fuel and care, it can perform beautifully for years to come. Your vitality, your confidence, and your intimate health are absolutely worth this attention. You deserve to feel your best, to have that energy and spark, and to enjoy every aspect of life, including your relationships. Without these silent hindrances, I encourage you to take these insights, review your own morning vitamin routine, and perhaps have a conversation with your doctor or a trusted nutritionist about what might be best for your unique needs. Knowledge is power, and when applied, it becomes true well-being. What surprised you the most from our discussion today? Have you made any of these mistakes, or perhaps discovered a powerful vitamin strategy that has worked wonders for you? I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story could be exactly what someone else needs to hear. If you found this video helpful and believe it could benefit other men over 60, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you care about. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical, empowering advice designed to help you live your best life at every age. You truly can continue to thrive. Full of energy and confidence, living your best life at every age.